Welcome everyone to historic Dahlonega, Georgia at Lynn Cottrell Park in the UNG soccer field as we have Peach Belt men's soccer postseason action for you here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. It's the 6th-seeded University North Georgia Nighthawks hosting the visiting 7th-seeded Pacers from USC Aiken. Robert DeClemente here, joined by UNG women's soccer player and two-time Peach Belt Defensive Player of the Week, Bailey Vessel, as well as the entire Nighthawk Sports Network crew to bring you coverage of tonight's play-in game. It's win and you're in for these two teams as both USC Aiken and North Georgia look to advance to the Peach Belt Conference quarterfinals after some changes were made to the postseason tournament modeled after the NCAA regional format. These two teams fighting for a chance to move on to play the 3rd-seed Clayton State in St. Augustine, Florida at the hosting 2nd-seeded Flagler. As you look back at how these two teams stack up against each other, you don't have to look very far as these two squads faced off just 72 hours ago with the Nighthawks winning to Aiken, South Carolina to beat the Pacers 4-2 to close out both of their regular seasons. It's win or go home between the Pacers and the Nighthawks. We will be right back with you after the starters and the national anthem are announced. We've got plenty of action coming your way in just a few moments on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
She has her whole life in front of her and already has a world-class heart team behind her. And so does every generation of her family, thanks to Georgia Heart Institute. Every day, our cardiologists, heart surgeons, and vascular surgeons bring breakthroughs that save and improve lives for generations. So whether you need heart care today or in 2073, we'll be here with the very best for your heart. Georgia Heart Institute.
Leadership is fueled by vision and passion. Leadership is service with empathy, creativity, and integrity. Leadership is seeking continuous improvement for yourself and your community. Since 1873, the University of North Georgia has prepared generations of civic, professional, and military leaders. Today, UNG is a leading regional university that serves students across 5 campuses and online, with educational pathways ranging from associate degrees to doctoral programs. And as one of only 6 senior military colleges in the nation, UNG holds designations as a state leadership institution and as the Military College of Georgia. UNG's national reputation and student profile are growing stronger each year, and we remain focused on student success and academic excellence at all levels. Across UNG, our incredible faculty and staff are scholars and mentors who inspire service, inquiry, and creativity. And resume-building experiences help each student fulfill their potential. We know the value of determination and teamwork in and out of the classroom, and this spirit pushes our students to excel on the field, serve our communities, and explore the world. When the day is done, the real measure of our success lies in who our graduates become. Outstanding leaders for a diverse and global society. The University of North Georgia.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Celebrating 150 years and having a sesquicentennial is not something that many institutions can claim. It's a time for us to reflect on our history, but to also project on what more can we do to help students make sure they're successful and they graduate.
We all know how important education is to one's life because it determines what kind of career you can have.
Scholarships make all the difference.
College has always been, something that we were worried about, but because of the scholarship, I'm able to play the sport I love and not worry about financials.
Scholarships to me have helped so much in my experience here.
It's definitely done wonders for me, set me up for success.
We recruit strong students, and it's our job to make them better prepared for their next step in their education and their careers.
When the water rises, all ships rise. That's what happens when more and more people can get higher education, then go on to succeed and become responsible citizens.
It relieves a lot of pressure.
It is a stress reliever for when you're taking difficult classes, and that's what really got me through this semester, I would say.
Scholarships have helped take the burden of paying for college and help me out with getting certifications for cyber. If you had to work your entire college career, I don't think you would have ever gotten the college experience I've gotten.
Scholarships are really critical. The importance of it is that you will provide opportunities for more people to go to college and to finish college, because so many of these students do not have the wherewithal to go to college.
It would be very hard for me to get an education and play the sport I love without the scholarship.
If you don't have those scholarships, you see students not returning because they can't come up with $300. The stories can be heartbreaking.
If I didn't receive scholarships, my college experience would not be anything what it is today.
If I didn't have scholarships, I would have to pick up a full-time. And because of that, I wouldn't probably be able to experience the clubs or the organizations I've been a part of.
Thank you so very much to all of those who have supported the university, sometimes monetarily, but also with their service, with their dedication, with their advice. It's all greatly appreciated and very much needed.
If I could say anything to the donors, it would just be thank you. You've taken a huge weight off my shoulders, allowing me to get the full experience of college and put my passions first.
I'm very thankful for this scholarship. It's been a great experience, and I've learned a lot of
Back with you here in Dahlonega for men's Peach Belt soccer postseason action, as we are seeing the North Georgia Nighthawks face off the Pacers from USC Aiken for a chance to play Clayton State in the tournament. Number 3 seeded Clayton State at the hosts of the number 2 seeded Flagler. So it's win or go home for these two squads. As we have kick things off here in Dahlonega. Time is 5:05. The starting lineups for tonight's game are going to be brought to you by Northeast Georgia Health System. First for the Nighthawks, number 0, Cooper Bowen is going to be in goal, followed by number 3, Michael Walsh, number 4, Elwin Asiedu, number 8, Santiago Jimenez, number 12, Will Bentley, number 15, Ian Wyndham, number 17, Alejandro de Viena, number 19, Joe McInnes. Number 22, Marvin Rodas. Number 28, Tyler Vitelli. And number 29, Max Garnett will round out the starting lineup for the Nighthawks. The Nighthawks are led by head coach Dr. Pat Paris, and he is assisted by Anel Lilich. And for the visiting Pacers from USC Aiken, their starting lineup will start with Carson Donahue, number 0, in goal, followed by number 2, Finlay Dyer, number 4, Landon Williams, number 6, Hippolyte Dennis, number 7, Vittorio Cucciarti, number 8, Yuri Malcolm Young, number 10, Davide Panucci, number 13, Fabian Avila, number 15, Mohamed Abdallah, number 19, Lucas Pigorer, and number 22, Jamie Campbell will round out the Pacers starting lineup. The Pacers are led by head coach Ike Afoji, and he is assisted by Eugene Eshon Phillips. As the Nighthawks have possession here, De Viena passes it off to Garnett. Pacers taking over here. Pacers in their red uniforms. As a foul is going to be called on the Nighthawks here. Garnett with a little bit of contact as De Viena helps up Panucci. That'll lead to a free kick here for the Pacers. As we mentioned earlier, these two squads facing off just 72 hours ago, where the Nighthawks went into Aiken, South Carolina to beat the Pacers 4-2 to close out both of their regular seasons. After a slow start from both teams, the Nighthawks came out firing in the second half, scoring 3 goals in just 11 minutes of action. Joe McInnes found the back of the net twice in that game. He now has 7 goals on the season. Christian Carlton added to the scoring column with a header in the 60th minute, and Will Bentley put the game out of reach with a goal in the 70th minute. The Nighthawks went 2-0 against the Pacers during the regular season, but we are now in postseason play, so it's an entirely different game here, as the Pacers take over. The Pacers just send this one downfield. Asiedu will track this one down. Cooper Bowen getting the start for the Nighthawks in goal tonight for this play-in game, as the Pacers take a little bit of contact here. So that'll lead to a goal kick here for Cooper Bowen. As Bowen will just look to send this one downfield here. Nighthawks looking to be aggressive here after Pacers had their chances in these first few minutes of action. Right idea there from McInnes, but that'll lead to a goal kick here for the Pacers. So the Nighthawks defense with possession here. Asiedu passing that one off to Carlton. Ball goes to Daviena as he tries to find somebody. Goes back to Asiedu.
The Pacers are playing in a low block right now, so it's hard for the Nighthawks to penetrate and find their forwards open. So they're just switching the point of attack right now, hoping to find someone open in the attacking third.
As we mentioned earlier, the Nighthawks are 2-0 against the Pacers during the regular season, but as we mentioned before, this is postseason play, so intensity is definitely ramped up here a little bit. Bailey, is there something that the Nighthawks need to go about differently here in this game now that they're in postseason play?
I think the main thing in postseason is just like having a lot of intensity and a lot of energy. I think the regular season really doesn't matter once you get to postseason, so just having a lot of intensity and working extremely hard, because anything can happen in the postseason, so
definitely
you never know.
Nighthawks have been a pretty strong first half team so far, but unfortunately during the second halves of their games have not been able to hold it together here in some of their matches. So they will definitely look to keep things tight here, especially in the second half against USC Aiken. As the Pacers just send this one downfield. Ball stays in the air. Finally finds Daviena. As the Pacers take that one away from Vitelli. So the Pacers defense working the ball around here. Goes back to the Nighthawks as they try to make something happen here. It gets taken over by USC Aiken. So Nighthawks looking to be aggressive here. They find Vitelli. Vitelli sends this one in. Good recovery there from the Pacers defense, but that'll lead to a corner here for North Georgia. As the Nighthawks set up to take the corner kick here, the first one of the game for either squad. As the Nighthawks send this one in. Ball still in the air. It goes back to the Nighthawks. Good recovery there from the Pacers defense. Jimenez gets the ball taken away for a moment. He recovers. Ball goes back to Vitelli. Vitelli will look to just send this one in, and he does. Header was just a little too strong there from Walsh. So the Pacers will take over here.
That's a good ball by Vitelli at the back post. He found Walsh, but like you said, Walsh was a little too strong on his header.
The Nighthawk season has been one filled with many ups and downs, finishing out the regular season 5-9-2, of course ending on that high note with the 4-2 win over the Pacers. Meanwhile, USC Aiken has not had the year they were hoping for, finishing the season at 2-12-1. They have not seen the win column since October 8th, where they beat Belmont Abbey 3-0. Regardless of record, though, postseason, whole different level of play, and the Pacers will be looking for what will be their signature win of the season here tonight in Dahlonega.
Yeah, once you hit postseason, everyone's record 0-0, so gotta show up on match day.
So the Pacers throw in here. I'm trying to track this one down here. As the Pacers take over. They send this one downfield, goes right to the hands of Bowen as he tries to calm his defense down. So about 10 minutes of action gone here in this first period, no score yet. As that ball goes back to Bowen. Pacers putting on a little bit of pressure there. As that ball's deflected off of Daviena, so that'll be a throw in here for the Pacers. So Pacers with possession here. They're looking to attack. As Wyndham tries to take over, ball finds Asiedu. As that ball soars over the goal and over the gate, so that'll be a goal kick for Cooper Bowen. Bowen, the 5'10 sophomore from Braselton, Georgia, getting the start tonight. So the ball finds Bentley. Goes back to Daviena. Tries to find Bentley again. As Santiago Jimenez tracks that one down. Goes back to Asiedu. As that shot from Jimenez, far right. So that'll be a goal kick here for the Pacers.
The Nighthawks look like they're trying to quick counter the Pacers, but the final product has just not been there, so they've turned it over when they've tried to go quick.
As we'll have a late whistle called here. Believe that'll be on the Pacers, which will give the Nighthawks the free kick here. In pretty good position. Jimenez to take the free kick here. As he kicks this one away. It looks like a Nighthawks player is down here. I believe that is Will Bentley down on the turf for the Nighthawks as he was tripped up. We'll have a stoppage of time here. Check up on Bentley as they motion for the athletic directors. So hopefully he is okay after he looked like he was tripped up by the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, Donahue did a good job coming out because that was a dangerous ball that Walsh headed down. He did a good job coming out and making sure Bentley couldn't do anything. Hopefully he's okay.
So he is still down on the turf as the medical staff is looking at him. Gives these two teams a little breather here as well. About 15 minutes gone here in this first period. So both teams will return to their benches here as the medical staff still looking at Will Bentley. As he hit the turf pretty hard there, so North Georgia will have to make a substitution here. He is back up to his feet, so that is a good sign there for the Nighthawks. As he's able to walk off the field here. So the Nighthawks will have to make a substitution here in place of the injured Will Bentley. We will look to resume play here in just a few moments. Chick-fil-A of Dahlonega is the presenting sponsor of the Nighthawk of the Week program. From supporting local charities to hosting school spirit nights, Chick-fil-A restaurants are committed to giving back in ways that are most meaningful to our customers and our communities. If you're looking for great food nearby, it is Chick-fil-A's pleasure to serve you. It looks like Paige Sinclair will come on for the injured Will Bentley.
We'll see how Sinclair changes things for the Nighthawks. Definitely a different style player than Bentley is.
So we resume play here. Nighthawks with possession. As that ball finds Garnett. Goes back to Dave Vienna. as the Pacers take over here. Good job by Jimenez to just clear that one out of there. As McInnes takes over.
It's a good fight by McInnes to win the ball there for the Nighthawks, relieve some pressure.
McInnes definitely a player that the Nighthawks want to get going here. He leads the Nighthawks with 7 goals this season. As we have a whistle here from the official. That'll be a free kick for the Nighthawks. Jimenez to take the kick here. As you can see him directing traffic here. As he sends this one in. And a foul is called, I believe, on the Pacers, which will lead to a free kick here for the Nighthawks.
Mike Walsh did a good job getting around his defender, and his defender had no other choice but to pull him down, so.
Defender's trying to plead his case here, but don't think that'll go over too well for him. As you mentioned, he just kind of had to pull him down there, prevent him from capitalizing. So that'll lead to a PK here for the Nighthawks. As they try to go up 1-0 on the Pacers here in this playing game. Jimenez to take the PK here. As he lines this one up. And Santiago Jimenez finds the back of the net. Draws first blood here as he puts the Nighthawks up 1-0 on the Pacers. Great shot there from Santiago Jimenez to give the Nighthawks the early lead. And as you can see here on the replay, again, the great shot there by Jimenez hits the top of the net there. Give the Nighthawks the 1-0 lead.
Good job by Jimenez to remain calm and just put it in his spot and put it where he wanted it.
So that ball goes out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in here for the Pacers. As that ball finds Jimenez. Goes back to De Viena.
The UNG soccer field at Lynn Control Park is North Georgia 1, USC Aiken 0.
So he tries to find Garnett. Garnett with a couple defenders on him. Garnett, another player that the Pacers are looking to contain here in this game, as him and McInnes have had a good two-man game this season.
Garnett has definitely been a big impact player. He's always on the ball and always willing to put his body on the line to win anything he can.
Santiago Jimenez send that free kick in. Gets rebounded back off. Goes to the Nighthawks. They send this one in. As we have a whistle here. Leads to the goal kick here for the Pacers. As they send this one downfield. Another whistle blown here for a free kick here for USC Aiken.
Good pressure again by McGinnis to win the ball.
As some holding going on there from like both squads, but it'll lead to a free kick here for the Pacers. As they send this one in. Ball a little high, goes out of bounds for a Pacers throw in here near the corner. As Sinclair takes over for the Nighthawks. As tried to track that one down. Pass was a little too strong though, so the ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick here for USC Aiken.
Definitely a good opportunity for the Nighthawks, just a little too far for him. For Rodas, but if he got there, got across the 6, that would have been a great opportunity.
So the Pacers take over here. They send this one downfield. They're on the attack here. Send this one in, but ball is high and right. So that'll be a goal kick there for Cooper Bowen. Saw some pressure there from Asiedu. Asiedu's been a very good defender for the Nighthawks all season long. Definitely uses that height to his advantage.
He is very good in the air. Not too many players are going to beat him in the air, which is a great weapon for the Nighthawks.
So Bowen will send this one downfield. Trying to find Garnett. So ball finds Daviana. Jimenez sends this one downfield. As Sinclair was trying to track that one down. He does take over. Good job by Sinclair to take that ball away.
Ooh.
Pacers had a little bit of a scare there as Vitelli was in good position there.
That was a great ball by Garnett. Williams did just enough to get a touch on it to keep Vitelli from getting there.
The Pacers take over here. The UNG bookstore is located in the Chestatee building beside Starbucks in downtown Dahlonega. Fans and students can visit in person or online at ungbookstore.com for all of your Nighthawk apparel and textbook needs for the upcoming season. As that ball rolls out of bounds for a Nighthawks throw-in, they try to work it in quickly. As that pass from Jimenez goes to the Pacers. Pacers take over here. They're looking to be aggressive.
The Nighthawks are doing a good job when they're out of possession or when they turn the ball over of swarming the Pacers and not letting them get too much going offensively.
Yes, definitely been turning up the intensity here in this game. See if they can maintain that for both halves. The first time these two teams faced off this season, North Georgia came away with one of their most impressive showings of the season as they won 6-0 against the Pacers here in Dahlonega. It was the Joe McKinnis show that night as he scored 2 goals in that game. The back line for the Nighthawks, led by Hazel Lay in goal, stood strong all night for them, leading them to a shutout. So the Nighthawks will be looking to repeat some history here tonight to keep their season alive. As McInnes has an opportunity here. And he will find the back of the net to put the Nighthawks up 2-0 in this game. Joe McInnes.
That was a beautiful touch by McInnes. Just to head it right around the defender and then calmly finishes. Great finish.
So Joe McInnes putting the Nighthawks up 2-0 in this game with 21 minutes left in the first period. As you can see here on the replay, again, as Bailey said, good touch there by McInnes as he gets past everybody, finds the back of the net, and he gives the Nighthawks the 2-0 lead here. So Nighthawks have a little more breathing room to work with. The Pacers will look to respond here. Pacers are currently winless on the road so far this season, so they'll be looking for their first road win here tonight. They find themselves in a 2-0 hole here.
The Nighthawks need to keep up the pressure and the intensity because they don't want to let it go on here. Give the Pacers some hope. Just keep the foot on their gas and don't let them have anything.
Definitely. As you said, you got to play this game like it's still 0-0. As Bowen sends this one downfield.
North Georgia goal by number 19, Joe McInnes. The new score here at the UNG soccer field at Lynn Control Park is North Georgia 2, USC Aiken 0.
So the Nighthawks take over here. Jimenez with the ball. He sends that one back to Rodas. As Dave Viena works his way downfield. As the Pacers take over here. Have a whistle from the officials as a Pacers player went down there holding his hamstring for a second, but he looks to be okay.
Stepping on for the Pacers is number 12, Solon Pinto.
And so that'll lead to a goal kick here for the Pacers. They send this one downfield. Trying to find somebody as Garnett sends this one downfield. Nobody there, though. Goes back to the Pacers. Whistle here leads to a Pacers free kick. As they send this one downfield, but Vitelli is there. Right idea there between Vitelli and Garnett, but the ball was taken over by the Pacers. So Sinclair with the ball now. As Sinclair tried to take that ball away. As you mentioned, Sinclair already making an impact on this game. He's definitely shorter than Will, but he's definitely been all over the field here for the Nighthawks.
He's done a great job switching the point of attack. And like you said, defensively he's won the ball back a lot.
Absolutely.
Done a lot of dirty work for the Nighthawks.
As you can see, Sinclair there trying to put on some pressure, but Pacers send this one away as Garnett was trying to track that one down. So the Pacers have possession here. Good job by the Nighthawks defense to swarm the Pacers. Ball goes out of bounds for a Nighthawks throw-in. So they throw this one in front of the Pacers bench. Pacers haven't had very many opportunities in this game. The Nighthawks defense has stood strong in this first period. About 16 minutes left here.
Sadu and Walsh have done a great job as the center backs, just keeping them from really not having any shots on goal that have been dangerous or the Pacers have had any hope, really.
So Sinclair finds McGinnis. Ball goes back to Page. That pass a little left for Jimenez. Asiatu did a good job keeping that ball away from the Pacers there, leading to a goal kick here for Cooper Bowen. As the Pacers will make a few substitutions here. In NCAA Division II, there are no limits. That's why the University of North Georgia gives student athletes the opportunity to excel on and off the field of competition. From top-notch academics to community engagement to elite athletics, the Nighthawks can become champions in everything they do. In Division II, the opportunities are there. So join the Nighthawk Athletics as we continue to pursue the NCAA Division II mission and make it yours. As Jimenez has possession here. Tries to send this one into McInnes. That fall finds the hands of the Pacers goalkeeper.
They've had a couple of dangerous balls down the line, just a little too strong that the Nighthawks are not even able to get to them, but if they can make that pass, that could be a dangerous ball.
Yes, Nighthawks have definitely been outrunning the Pacers here a little bit.
Definitely buzzing around, look very fresh.
So Asiatu throws this one into Bowen. Caden Demesme stepping on for USC Aiken. Have a stoppage of play here as the Pacers player will get a talking to for the contact on Sinclair. Doesn't look like he'll get a card. Just gets the talking to and the stoppage of play here. That'll lead to a free kick here for Jimenez.
Definitely could have been a card. Kicked him in the chest.
Yeah, definitely could have seen that go either way there. Nighthawks probably disappointed to not come away with a card there, but we will play on. As Bowen comes far out from the goal there, he just sends this one.
It's a good job by Bowen because his defenders were probably not going to get there, so good job coming out from the box and just clearing that.
So Bowen gives the Nighthawks here a chance to regroup their defense. The foul is called here on North Georgia. So the Pacers will have the free kick here. As they send this one in. But ball goes right to the hands of Bowen. Bowen has been very solid, stepping in for Hazel Lay, the two-time Peach Belt Goalkeeper of the Week. As he currently has USC Aiken scoreless here. Asiedu sends this one back to Bowen. Bowen finds Dave Vienna. As Garnett sends this one downfield, trying to find Rodas. As Wyndham's trying to take that one away. The Pacers stand strong. Good hustle by Vitelli.
Great recovery by him there.
As Jimenez sends this one downfield. Trying to find Wyndham. Again, one of those passes just a little too strong there.
Good idea by Jimenez, but like you said, it's too strong.
So that'll lead to a Pacers throw in. Another whistle blown here. Foul on the Nighthawks. The Pacers were trying to work quickly here. As they finally get their spot. Good defense by Walsh there.
It's a dangerous ball there by De Villana. Bowen got a little lucky there. He hit off the Pacers' hand, but definitely very dangerous for Nighthawks.
Yeah, Bowen came a little far out from the goal there. Well, as you said, luckily there was a handball leading to the goal kick here for Bowen. He sends this one downfield, trying to find McInnes. As Vitelli is tripped up. The Pacers take over here. Ball goes to De Vienna. We have a whistle here. Leading to a free kick for the Pacers. As they send this one downfield. Walsh, another player, the Nighthawks defense, very grateful to have, as he also using his height to his advantage.
He's typically all over the field for the Nighthawks defense.
As Jimenez was tripped up there, he's trying to plead his case with the official. He will not win that one, as the Pacers had the free kick here. Pacers are in position here. Another whistle. And that'll be a goal kick here for Bowen. Walden Company Realty is dedicated to serving you with all of your real estate needs. Their team of professionals will help you with everything from transaction coordination to marketing to representing you as a buyer or seller, making your transaction run as smoothly as possible. For more information, visit waldenco.com. As that ball finds Garnett, there's nobody there home for him, as the Nighthawks will make a couple of substitutions here.
Stepping on for North Georgia is number 21, Hayden Davis.
As Hayden Davis steps on here for North Georgia. Crowd definitely happy with that substitution. Hayden Davis, a fan favorite here for the Nighthawks. As the Pacers take over here. Send this one in. Good job by Walsh just to send this one out of bounds. That'll be a throw in here for the Pacers.
Stepping over the Pacers is number 23, Isaiah Brunson.
Isaiah Bratton also stepping on for the Pacers. As it looks like Garnett is down on the turf here. As he was tripped up by a Pacers player.
It's a dangerous free kick for the Pacers here. Essentially another corner.
And Garnett is still down here. And the clock will stop. Just under 6 minutes left here in this first period. Garnett always seems to find himself on the turf here in these games.
He's had some really hard falls this season, but always manages to get back up, which is a good thing. But
so the Pacers with the free kick here, as you said, in dangerous territory. And they send this one in. Goes back to the Pacers. Good defense there from Walsh. Pacers send this one in again. Finds Walsh.
the ball always seems to find him.
Yes, I believe Walsh is 6'4", or somewhere around that, if I'm not mistaken. So he's definitely going to be one of the first players to find the ball if it's in the air.
Yep.
It looks like we'll have a yellow card addressed here to Santiago Jimenez for North Georgia. As the first card thrown in this game. So that'll lead to a free kick here for the Pacers. As they're looking to set things up, Harrison Wright looking to come into the game for North Georgia. Pacers send this one in. Good save there from Bowen. Bowen fired up there.
That was a fantastic save.
So some heroics there shown by Bowen, and the rest of the Nighthawks defense leads to a goal kick for them. As Bowen is just motioning his team back. He's just going to send this one downfield.
Last 10 minutes, Pacers have definitely been on the front foot, attacking a lot more than Nighthawks. They just need to settle down. They're still up 2-0. Just keep possession and get the ball back on their attacking third.
So Harrison Wright will enter the game for North Georgia to close out this first period. About 4:30 left here.
Nighthawks definitely don't want to give up a goal with only 4 minutes left in the half.
Definitely want to maintain this shutout here so far. And I believe that yellow card is actually issued to number 22, Marvin Rodas. Initially thought it was on Jimenez, but confirm it is on number 22, Marvin Rodas. And so the Pacers will have the corner kick here. See if the Nighthawks defense can stand strong as they send this one in. And they do, so that'll lead to a goal kick here for Bowen. As he will just boot this one downfield.
Correction, yellow card issued to number 22, Marvin Rodas for North Georgia.
As crowd not happy with that call on Max Garnett.
I have to agree with the crowd there. He got the whole ball, so I don't like that call.
So I'll have a stoppage of play here as the official is going to provide the explanation here to Garnett, but I agree with you. It looked like he had all ball there on that one. But nevertheless, that'll lead to a free kick here for the Pacers. The whistle wasn't blown there. I'd like to believe that Garnett was going to make something happen there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have another whistle here as Rodas was tripped up. And so Bowen will come out from goal. As he will send this one downfield. Pacers taking over here. As Wright tries to track this one down. Ball finds Vienna. Ball goes back to Dave Vienna. As Garnett sends this one back to Walsh. Goes to Asiedu. So Nighthawk sends this one out of bounds for a Pacers throw-in. Ball goes out of bounds again for another Pacers throw in here in front of the Nighthawks bench. Got about 1 minute left here in this first period. Nighthawks still up 2-0. They'll be looking to maintain this lead going into halftime here. Pacers looking to squeak one in, try to lower the deficit to 2-1 before the halftime break as Sinclair had the ball for a moment. Gets taken away from him.
Sadu and Walsh have done a great job cleaning up any three balls that the Pacers have tried to spring the attack on.
So Nighthawks in position here. As Nighthawks almost came away with another goal there to go up 3-0 in this game.
It's a great ball by Wright.
10, 9, 8.
Hayden Davis almost putting the Nighthawks up 3-0 there as the clock will stop with 8 seconds left in this game, or in this first period. As the Nighthawks will have the corner kick here as Santiago sends this one in.
5, 4, 3.
And that'll take us to halftime. Nighthawks with a strong first half here as they go up 2-0 on the Pacers here in this play-in game. Don't go away because we got plenty more action for you here coming up at halftime. And for period 2, you are watching North Georgia Sports on the Nighthawk Sports Network.
Celebrating 150 years and having a sesquicentennial is not something that many institutions can claim. It's a time for us to reflect on our history, but to also project on what more can we do to help students make sure they're successful and they graduate.
We all know how important education is to one's life because it determines what kind of career you can have.
Scholarships make all the difference.
College has always been, something that we were worried about, but because of the scholarship, I'm able to play the sport I love and not worry about financials.
Scholarships to me have helped so much in my experience here.
It's definitely done wonders for me, set me up for success.
We recruit strong students, and it's our job to make them better prepared for their next step in their education and their careers.
When the water rises, all ships rise. That's what happens when more and more people can get higher education, then go on to succeed and become responsible citizens.
It relieves a lot of pressure.
It is a stress reliever for when you're taking difficult classes, and that's what really got me through this semester, I would say.
Scholarships have helped take the burden of paying for college and help me out with getting certifications for cyber. If you had to work your entire college career, I don't think you would have ever gotten the college experience I've gotten.
Scholarships are really critical. The importance of it is that you will provide opportunities for more people to go to college and to finish college because so many of these students do not have the wherewithal to go to college.
It would be very hard for me to get an education and play the sport I love without the scholarship.
If you don't have those scholarships, you see students not returning because they can't come up with $300. The stories can be heartbreaking.
If I didn't receive scholarships, my college experience would not be anything what it is today.
If I didn't have scholarships, I would have to pick up a full-time. And because of that, I wouldn't probably be able to experience the clubs or the organizations I've been a part of.
Thank you so very much to all of those who have supported the university, sometimes monetarily, but also with their service, with their dedication, with their advice. It's all greatly appreciated and very much needed.
If I could say anything to the donors, it would just be thank you. You've taken a huge weight off my shoulders, allowing me to get the full experience of college and put my passions first.
I'm very thankful for this scholarship. It's been a great experience, and I've learned a lot of lessons also.
I have a good time here.
The memories that I've had, it's going to last me a lifetime. I cannot believe I'm leaving here. Not ready for it.
Absolutely love this place. I definitely would not be the man I am without it. I'm excited to come back as an alumni and hopefully one day be in the financial position to do the exact same thing these scholarship donors are doing.
Coke with coffee. We blended Coke with rich coffee for one very good reason. Your afternoon pick-me-up routine needed it. Simple as that. Coke with coffee.
To them, the whole world looks like an opportunity, one to be seized, built upon, and made better for their sport and the people around it. To student athletes, every opportunity is a chance to change what could be and show the world what opportunity can do.
Here in Dahlonega, we treasure our history.
We treasure our waterfalls.
We treasure our wine.
But most of all, we treasure our guests.
We are a family.
We treasure our community.
And we're an experience for you to discover.
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 The heart of the Georgia mountains.
The heart of the Georgia mountains.
Discover the heart of the Georgia mountains.
Mountains are open.
How do you create something that's different than everyone else? You do it differently than everyone else. Here at Copeland Creative, we specialize in telling captivating stories of wild people, wild things, and wild places. We don't just capture the story, we immerse ourselves in it. We are a diverse, multi-talented media house based in North Georgia, and if you have a story that needs told, we want to help you tell it.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you could buy your next vehicle without going to the dealership? Now you can with Beaver Direct. It's fast and really simple. Log into beavertoyotacoming.com, click on Beaver Direct, quietly shop from hundreds of vehicles, obtain a credit approval and trade appraisal in minutes.
Number 32, Kyle Hornsby. Inside the 30. Touchdown. Michaela Burgess. An incredible finish by Hall.
The NCAA and its member schools offer nearly 500,000 college athletes a path to go pro in something other than sports. Learn more at ncaa.org.
Back with you here in Dahlonega, as North Georgia is hosting a play-in game here, as the Nighthawks find themselves up 2-0 on USC Aiken here at halftime. Here are a couple halftime stats for you. Of course, as we mentioned, the Nighthawks up 2-0 on the Pacers. Nighthawks with 6 shots so far in the game, 5 of those shots being on goal. One of the Pacers have 1 shot in this game, that lone shot going on goal. Nighthawks have 2 corners in this game compared to just 1 corner for USC Aiken. 1 yellow card thrown in this game, that card being issued to Marvin Rodas of North Georgia. 3 saves for USC Aiken compared to just 1 for Cooper Bowen for North Georgia. And 9 fouls have been called on the Pacers compared to 13 for North Georgia. So it's definitely been a very physical game here tonight in Dahlonega, as the intensity has been ramped up here for the playoffs. And here are some updates as to how the Peach Belt postseason tournament will play out. The winner of this game will go on to face Clayton State in the Peach Belt tournament quarterfinals. That game will take place this Friday, October 28th at 2 p.m. The winner of that game will go on to face the second-seeded Flagler College in St. Augustine, Florida, where Flagler is located. That game will be one of 2 semifinal games that will take place on Sunday, October 30th at 2 p.m. Whoever comes away with the win in the semifinals game will then advance on to the Peach Belt Conference Tournament Championship. Meanwhile, on the other side of the bracket, the top-seeded Lander Bearcats are hosting the 4th-seeded Young Harris versus the 5th-seeded Georgia Southwestern. That game will take place on Friday, October 28th at 6 p.m. The winner of that matchup will go on to face Lander in the semifinals on Sunday, October 30th at 1 p.m. The winner of that game will then go on to the championship game to face the last remaining team from the Flagler side of the bracket. And if all this information seems confusing to you, don't worry, because you can visit the Peach Belt men's soccer website for a full breakdown of the tournament and the postseason bracket. Lander finishing out their regular season as the 12th ranked team in the country, so it's going to be a tall task for any team that goes in and tries to dethrone the Bearcats, who have stood atop of the Peach Belt Conference all season long. And for the North Georgia women's soccer team, they closed out their regular season with a tough loss to Columbus State, the number 4 team in the country. But regardless of that game, they are the 3rd-seeded team heading into their tournament play, as they will travel to the hosting Flagler to take on the 6th-seeded Georgia College. That game will take place in just a few days on Thursday, October 27th at 4:30 p.m. So, Bailey, you must be excited to finally be in tournament play after a successful regular season.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the tournament. Hopefully we can make some noise and get some wins in the postseason.
Definitely been one of the leaders here on this Nighthawks defense. A couple weeks ago, Kat Watry being awarded the Peach Belt Defender of the Week, and Sierra Fowler awarded the Peach Belt Goalkeeper of the Week. Not sure if that was her first award for the Peach Belt this season or not, but definitely very deserving of it. Mm-hmm. And you know what they say, defense wins championships, so very excited to see what y'all can do against Georgia College here in the playoffs.
I think our backline's done pretty well so far, so hopefully we can get some shutouts in the postseason and score some goals, get some wins.
Definitely. Now, you guys are pretty familiar with Georgia College, having faced them in the regular season, coming away with that 3-1 win on the road. Yeah. So, without giving away too much tactic, what do you think is the most important thing for your team to focus on as you guys take on the Bobcats for the 2nd time this year?
Probably keeping the ball a lot and just going forward when we can, but just maintain possession. And then, this game too, you gotta have a lot of intensity. You gotta match the intensity of the other team. So definitely want to be the hardest working team out there. So
definitely. Is there anything the Nighthawks should focus on specifically here in this 2-0 game against the Pacers if they want to come away with a win?
I think they need to keep up the energy that they had in the first half. When they lost the ball, there were 3-4 Nighthawks swarming the Pacers, turning them over. So I would just say they need to keep the energy up, keep the intensity, and just keep going forward. They've had some good looks going forward, so hopefully they can put another goal. But definitely don't want to give the Pacers too many opportunities. Don't want to let them back in this game, especially not in the first 10 minutes or so. That'll be critical for them too.
Definitely see how they go and attack this game here in the first 10 minutes as we are about to kick off here in Dahlonega. Joe McInnes to kick off this game. He found the back of the net earlier in this game as he was able to put the Nighthawks up 2-0. As the clock is winding down from 20 seconds here. And we will kick things off here in Dahlonega for the 2nd period of action. That ball goes right to the Pacers goalkeeper, as he will send this one downfield. And that ball goes out of bounds for a Pacers throw-in. So they will try to work the ball in quickly here. So Pacers send this one in here. Can already tell they're definitely turning up the intensity here in this second period. Trying to catch the Nighthawks off guard here.
If they could get a goal within the next 5-10 minutes, that'd be huge for them. So
Definitely be crucial.
Nighthawks will need to maintain their defense front and just take on the pressure that the Pacers are going to bring.
Yes, Nighthawks have definitely, over the course of the season, been a stronger first half team than they have a second half team. They're in one of their final games of the regular season. They were up 4-0 against Georgia Southwestern early in the second half, but they were able to let Georgia Southwestern get back into that game, tying 4-4 against the Hurricanes. So definitely don't want a repeat of that. They definitely want to stay strong here in this second half, keep their defensive intensity up like they did in this first half against the Pacers to try to come away with the win and advance on to Clayton State.
Yeah, hopefully they learn some lessons from that game, and Coach Pat had some adjustments at halftime just to make sure they are still coming out with the intensity.
Yes, definitely no. Coach Pat was not happy about that 4-4 tie against Georgia Southwestern. Good save there from Bowen. As he will motion his team back. Amacola Propane is locally owned and operated in Northeast Georgia and provides propane sales, service, and repair to farms, homes, and businesses. Amacola Propane is dedicated to making their customers' lives more comfortable, and their knowledgeable staff will help both residential and commercial needs. As Dave Vienna will throw in here for North Georgia. Pacers trying to take over here. Good job by the Nighthawks, standing strong. Jimenez sends this one into... Nighthawks had a good opportunity there, as Hayden Davis had a good chance for a goal there. Try to put the Nighthawks up 3-0. That
was
shot.
A good ball by Jimenez. I think Davis tried to rush his shot. If he would have just taken one more touch, I think he could have had a better opportunity on goal.
Yes, definitely adrenaline pumping here in this playoff game. Intensity's notched up a bit, so he may have gotten a little nervous there on that shot, as you said. So that'll lead to a goal kick here for Cooper Bowen. So the ball goes to Asiedu. He finds Davis. Davis getting the ball taken away from him, so the Pacers take over here. As they take the shot. Good job there by Garnett to just clear that one out of bounds. As Pacers looking to throw in quickly here. And again, good defense there by the Nighthawks to lead to that goal kick here for Cooper Bowen, as they swarm the Pacers there in the corner. And so Bowen will just send this one downfield. Good touch there by Davis, but...
Almost slipped McGinnis through there. But
yeah.
It's good play by the defender to keep it from going to McGinnis.
So the ball sent downfield to Asiedu. He will pass that one off to Jimenez. Ball goes to Garnett. Ball goes to Jimenez as he's looking for Rodas. Pass a little too strong there, goes out of bounds. So that'll lead to a Pacers throw in here. As a Pacers player tripped up here. Foul is called on the Nighthawks. That'll lead to a free kick here for USC Aiken. As they send this one downfield. Dave Vienna trying to track that one down. As he sends it out of bounds for a Pacers throw in. Pacers looking to be aggressive here. Ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick here for Cooper Bowen. The Peach Belt Conference is home to 37 national championships, including your 2015 UNG softball team and the 2021 pole vault national champions, Journey Gurley. The conference is made up of 10 NCAA Division II member institutions from Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina, and currently holds championships in 15 sports. For more information on the conference, visit the league's official website at peachbelt.com. Good hustle there from Asiedu to track that one down. Pacers send this one in. Good defense there from Walsh. And another good save from Bowen.
Great job by Walsh and Bowen, and rightfully so. They're both fired up.
Definitely. Couple of scares there for the Nighthawks, but defense stands strong with Cooper Bowen. That great save there, so that'll lead to a corner kick here for the Pacers. And so that ball goes out of bounds for a Pacers throw in on the other side of the field. Pacers send this one in. Pacers still with possession here. As Davis tried to take that one away. Rodas trying to apply pressure there. Nighthawks taking over here. Good defense by North Georgia. The Pacers still trying to maintain possession. That ball goes out of bounds off, I believe, Asiedu.
They've done a good job so far just handling the pressure, but I know they definitely want to get it out of their 18 right now.
So that'll be a corner here for the Pacers. They send this one in. Good job by Wright to just kind of get this one away. So the Pacers send this one in. Ball finds Asiedu. Again, Asiedu applying the pressure there on defense. Shot there from USC Aiken goes out of bounds, so it'll be a goal kick here for Cooper Bowen. Ten minutes gone here in this second period of action. Nighthawks defense has stood strong here so far after USC Aiken came out of the halftime break, and it's definitely been applying some pressure here. Pacers with possession. As Rodas will just clear this one away. the Pacers defense working the ball around here. Davis trying to take that one away. Good few moves there from the Pacers player. As Garnett takes over, he finds McGinnis. McGinnis, good move there from him as he is tripped up. Crowd not happy with that one. As Jimenez tripped up there, so they will get the call on that one. As Jimenez slow to get up here. That'll lead to a free kick for Asiedu. Have a stoppage of play here for Cooper Bowen to take the free kick. As he sends this one downfield. Tyler Vitelli looking to come back into this game for the Nighthawks as he's getting warmed up there on the sideline. Vitelli been very crucial for this Nighthawks squad in this game as he's been hustling all over the field.
He's done a great job tracking back on defense and has had some good crosses into the box that have been dangerous for the Nighthawks. So the Pacers send this one out of bounds. And so Vitelli will return to the game. The Nighthawks need to look to keep the possession a little bit, just to settle them down and just calm the game down a little bit.
It's definitely seen Pacers been a little more aggressive here, so see if the Nighthawks can respond. As the Pacers take this ball away. As a Pacers player tripped up there by Hayden Davis. Or by Marvin Rodas, excuse me. Will lead to a free kick here for the Pacers. Another whistle here. Clock stops as Rodas gets a talking to from the official.
He needs to be careful. He's already sitting on a yellow, so just needs to play a little safe for the rest of the game so he doesn't get another yellow to get a red card.
Definitely don't want to be down 10 players here in this game.
Especially with the 2-0 lead, don't need that.
So the Pacers take over here. They're looking to be aggressive, but Bowen is there. So he just picks this one up. As he's just preparing to boot this one downfield. Tries to find right. McGinnis trying to track that one down. That'll lead to a goal kick here for Pacers. As Rodas is knocked down. So that'll be a free kick here for North Georgia. Jimenez to take the kick. So he tries to find Vitelli. Good job there by Vitelli. Whiffed on the kick there. Ball still on the ground. And Rodas will send this one in. Good recovery there from the Pacers defense.
That was another good opportunity for Nighthawks. I think, like Davis, Velatani got a little nervous there on the shot and whiffed the ball.
And so the Nighthawks will have the corner here. After all that action, ball goes out of bounds, leading to another Nighthawks corner from the other side of the field this time. Rodas to take the corner here. Couple of substitutions. looking to come on here for North Georgia. And so Rodas sends this one in. Ball goes back to Rodas. He'll send this one in again, right into the hands of the Pacers goalkeeper. So he throws this one downfield, but Walsh is there.
Great job by Walsh. He's in the box, but tracked back hard and was able to win the header.
So Jimenez will pass this one off to De Viena. De Viena passes one back to Bowen. Bowen sends this one downfield. Ball will go out of bounds, giving the Nighthawks the opportunity to make their substitutions here.
Stepping off for North Georgia is number 6, Loic Gunn, and number 11, Mikhail Prince.
As Mikhail Prince and Loic Gunn step on for North Georgia. That ball goes back to Asiedu. Asiedu sends this one back to Bowen. Bowen sends this one downfield. Trying to find Prince there. As Prince was held there by the Pacers defender. As McGinnis, good move by him. He sends this one in. And that ball a little wide right, so it'll lead to a goal kick here for the Pacers. Nighthawks have had a few good opportunities here these last couple of minutes. Unfortunately, haven't been able to find the back of the net.
That was a great move by McGinnis. I think he megged him, which is pretty cool, I think. So unlucky to get an on-target there.
Definitely. McGinnis has been one of the standout players for the Nighthawks all season long, as he's up to 8 goals on the season now after he was able to find the back of the net in the first period of this game. So the Pacers will have the goal kick here. The Nighthawks Athletic Club is the fundraising arm of the Department of Athletics at UNG. Its goal is to enhance the academic and athletic experience by providing scholarships, first-class facilities, and general financial support for our 250 student athletes representing the university in 13 intercollegiate sport programs. Fans are encouraged to join the team behind the Nighthawks, the Nighthawks Athletic Club. So that ball deflects off of Walsh. So it'll be a throw in here for USC Aiken. Actually, a throw in here for the Nighthawks. That was deflected off of a Pacers player. Now that will lead to a Pacers throw in. That ball rolls out of bounds. A little bit of confusion there from the Pacers. That ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick here for Bowen. As that ball finds Vitelli. Ball goes out of bounds. Vitelli to throw in. He will do so quickly. Tries to find McInnes. Good defense there by the Pacers. Take that one away from Joe. So the Pacers will take over here. So the Pacers send this one downfield. Right to Walsh. Daviana tries to work around his defender. Good touch there from Prince. Nobody's home. As that ball will roll out of bounds for a Pacers throw in here.
Right, good pressure by Prince to win the ball back and get the possession back to the Nighthawks.
Definitely. That will lead to a goal kick here for the Pacers. The historical matchup between these two teams falls in favor of the Nighthawks as they hold a 16-9-1 record against the Pacers, winning 10 of their last 11 matchups against USC Aiken. As the Pacers take over here. Again, good job by the Nighthawks defense to prevent them from capitalizing. As the Pacers will throw in here. A foul was called there on Mikael Prince. So it'll be a free kick here for USC Aiken. As that ball goes out of bounds, so Bowen will have the goal kick here. Bowen with a couple of great saves throughout the course of this game. As he sends this one downfield, trying to find Garnett. So that'll be a free kick here for North Georgia. Garnett to take the free kick here.
He's going to look for a Walsh or a Seydoux here to win the ball in the air.
You're right, he did just that as the ball went to Asiedu. Unfortunately, that will end up with a goal kick here for the Pacers. As they send this one downfield. Good job again by the Nighthawks defense to take that one away. Some good defense there from Gunn as Prince tried to send this one downfield to Vitelli. Vitelli was all alone there on the left side of the field. Unfortunately, that pass was a little right. Goes right to the Pacers defense.
Great job by Seydoux there to block the shot.
Asiedou's been one of the standouts here on this Nighthawks defense as the Pacers will have the corner kick here. As they send this one in. Good job by Loic again to clear this one out of there. Ball finds Asiedu. Touched by McGinnis.
Oh. Nighthawks had a 4v2 break right there. Fry was able to keep his touch a little closer to him.
And so that'll lead to a Pacers throw in here. A staple in downtown Dahlonega, the Smith House Country Store, Restaurant, and Hotel offers various types of accommodations for visitors and has been serving family-style country cooking since 1922, just off the historic Dahlonega Square. As McGinnis takes over here, he passes that one off to Wright. As Jimenez sends this one back to Walsh. Ball goes to Asiedu. So just under 21 minutes left here in this second period. Game is still 2-0 in favor of the Nighthawks. There's a whistle is blown here for a foul on North Georgia. It'll be a free kick here for the Pacers. The Pacers with the shot there. Ball goes way over the goal, though, so that'll be a goal kick here for Cooper Bowen.
A little ambitious there for the Pacers. Not a very good look.
Definitely not the shot you want to be taking here when you're still down in this 2-0 hole. Probably could have gotten a better look there. They just work the ball around a little more. Good touch there from McGinnis to find Vitelli. As Vitelli tries to work past his defender, he sends this one back to Jimenez. Jimenez trying to get past some defenders there, and he does. Good few moves there from Santiago Jimenez. The Pacers will take over here. Ball finds Asiedu. Ball goes to Prince, as Prince will send this one to Daviena. Ball finds Garnett, goes back to Daviena. Two of them playing some two-man game here. Garnett sends this one to Vitelli. Vitelli with the shot. Good save there from the Pacers. Nighthawks had an opportunity there, with the Pacers defense standing strong.
It was a great move by Vitelli to beat his player 1v1 and then just have a look on goal. Good shot and good save.
So that'll lead to a Pacers throw-in. As Gunn tries to work past his defender, passes that one back to Garnett. That ball finds Prince. As Daviena showing off some speed there. Ball goes to McInnes. A little high there. As that ball soars just over the goal. That'll lead to a goal kick here for the Pacers, as the Nighthawks will make a substitution. Ian Winham stepping back on for North Georgia. So the Pacers will send this one downfield. Goes back to the Pacers goalkeeper as he try to reset things here. McGinnis with possession. He finds Vitelli. Vitelli will look to just send this one in. He does. Pass a little too strong from him, as that ball finds Vienna. Vienna sends this one in. Vitelli almost getting a hold of that header there. Ball will go out of bounds.
Vitelli has definitely made a big impact on this game, I'd say.
Definitely.
Defensively and offensively working back.
And so it'll be a throw-in here for the Nighthawks. Max Garnett with the throw-in. With the long throw-in here. As that fall finds Daviena. As the Pacers send this one downfield. The ball goes to Asiedu, which wound up right back to the Pacers. Prince trying to take that one away. The Pacers standing strong there. They send this one in. Ball finds Asiedu. As you see Vitelli there, again, showing off his hustle there. trying to get around the Pacers defender. Again, good hustle there from Vitelli. If the Nighthawks can come away with the win in this game here, he'll definitely be the MVP of this game. As the Pacers will make a substitution here.
The Pacers are looking to slip people through on just long balls or just get people into space behind the Nighthawks defense, but Sadie and Walsh have done a great job of just preventing that and not letting them have anything get through them, really.
Pacers throw in here. So the ball goes out of bounds for a goal kick for Bowen. Ticketing for UNG Athletics home events has transitioned to a fully digital model with tickets on sale now for $10 for a single game. Seniors ages 65 and older, middle and high school students, and military members can purchase discounted single game tickets at $7 each. Season ticket options are also available for both the men's and women's soccer seasons. UNG students, faculty, and staff will continue to gain free admission to all home events using the Campus Groups app or UNG Connect on their phone, and will no longer need to show their Nighthawk ID card. For complete information regarding both single game and season ticket options, please visit ungathletics.com/tickets. As Bowen will take the goal kick here, motioning his team back. Sun is beginning to set here on this fall evening in Dahlonega. As Bowen sends this one downfield, trying to find McInnes. Good few moves there from McInnes. And he will find the back of the net yet again in this game. Joe McInnes putting the Nighthawks up 3-0 on the Pacers. Great shot there from Joe McInnes.
He had a great initial touch from Bowen's punt, and then just a little shifty move just to get around the Pacers, and clinical finish there.
So McInnes putting the Nighthawks up 3-0 in this game, giving them an even bigger cushion, as we will see on the replay here. Again, good touch there from Prince. McInnes finding the back of the net for his second goal of the game. He's up to 9 goals so far on the season. As we mentioned earlier, a standout player for the Nighthawks. And so USC Aiken finds himself in a pretty tough 3-0 hole here, with about 13 minutes left in this game. And so the Nighthawks will have the throw in here. Nighthawks have scored 10 goals against the Pacers coming into this game, bringing the total up to 13 on this game, with this game so far this season. As that ball will go out of bounds for a goal kick here for Bowen. Actually, a throw in here for the Pacers. Mikhail Prince being awarded that assist for the Joe McInnes goal. It'll be a Nighthawks throw in here now. Nighthawks got to feel pretty confident being up 3-0 on the Pacers, but still got to play this game. I think it's a tied game as the Nighthawks send this one in. Another good opportunity for them there.
Just a good look from Wyndham. He's looking to find McInnes again, who was wide open, but the defender did a good job just getting a touch on it to kick it out of bounds.
So that'll lead to a corner here for the Nighthawks, as Davis sends this one in. Ball still on the ground. Good shot there from Asiedu, but deflected off of the Pacers. So that'll lead to another corner here for the Nighthawks. Vitelli to take the corner on the other side of the field, as the Nighthawks looking to put the nail in the coffin here, trying to put themselves up 4-0 against USC Aiken. as they send this one in. The Pacers will take over here as they stand strong on that defensive possession. So the Pacers are looking to respond here as that ball is deflected off of Asiedu, as the Pacers will make a substitution here. So after some intensity shown from the Pacers to begin this second period of play, the Nighthawks have responded here with that goal from Joe McInnes.
Yeah, the Nighthawks knew Pacers were going to come out hard and start the second half, but they did a good job handling the pressure, like you said, and just keeping the game calm. And then getting that third goal is huge at this point in the game.
Yes, definitely good to see them standing strong and maintaining their intensity from that first half.
Yes.
As a couple more substitutions are made for both squads, Mikhail Prince will sit.
Stepping on to the Nighthawks, number 23, Benjamin Elgueta.
And Benjamin Elgueta will step on for North Georgia. As Garnett finds Daviena. Daviena and Garnett playing every single minute in this game so far. Rightfully so, as they've been very key to this Nighthawk squad. I believe Asiedu has played every single minute of this game so far, as he's been crucial to the defense, like you mentioned earlier.
And so has Walsh, too.
And so Garnett will have the free kick here for North Georgia. About 9 minutes left in this game as he sends this one in. Ball finds Elgueta. As Wright's shot was deflected off of a Pacers player there. As they will take over. So the Pacers with possession in front of the Nighthawks bench. They are trying to make something happen here. The ball goes back to Vitelli. Vitelli showing off some speed here as he's tripped up by a Pacers player. And a yellow card will be assessed to number 7 for USC Aiken for the trip on Vitelli.
The yellow card is definitely justified there.
A little bit of a frustration foul there. As Vitelli was blowing past the defender there.
Took one touch right by him, so.
As Elgueta sends this one in. That yellow card being issued to number 7, Kucharty, for the Pacers. As Vitelli finds himself with the ball again. Good move there from Vitelli. He passes that one back off to Gunn. As Gunn sends this one in. Good save there from Donahue. As Donahue will send this one downfield. As the Pacers take over here. Their defense sending this one back to Donahue. Donahue sends this one downfield. Ball finds Asiedu. It goes back to the possession of Pacers as Asiedu takes over. Sends this one to Vitelli. And that ball will find Daviena. The Nighthawks in position here. Elgueta sends this one back to Daviena. Daviena with a few moves on the defender. Sends this one in.
Oh.
Header there from Joe McInnes. just misses the right top corner of the goal there.
I know he was thinking about the hat trick right there on that one.
Yeah, definitely.
Thought he had it on that one.
Would have loved to come away with the hat trick there, but unfortunately just missed the goal there as the Nighthawks make a few substitutions here, as Walsh will step off for the first time this game as he gets some well-deserved rest. Christian Carlton will step on. The 6'4" freshman from Cumming, Georgia. We'll see his first minutes of the night as the Pacers try to work quickly there. As the clock continues to roll for them. So the Pacers looking to be aggressive here. So they send this one in. And Bowen is there.
Bowen has done a great job on any crosses, just coming out of his 6-yard box and just denying the Pacers any opportunity at the ball.
Yes, Bowen's done a great job stepping in for Hazel Lay in this game. As there will be a few more substitutions here for both the Pacers and the Nighthawks. David Zions stepping on for North Georgia. And right away, Zions finds the ball. As that ball is turned over, so it'll be a goal kick here for the Pacers. As they've got to work quickly here. They want to find their way back into this game. And so Donahue sends this one downfield. Pacers trying to make something happen here. Good job with the Nighthawks defense to take that one away. Garnett. Pass a little too strong for McInnes. So Donahue will again send this one downfield, trying to find a Pacers player there. So the Pacers send this one in. Shot wide left. So it'll be a goal kick here for Bowen. Bryan Properties is a commercial real estate brokerage firm serving Northeast Georgia, located in nearby Cumming, Georgia. Bryan Properties specializes in commercial real estate along with the Georgia 400 corridor. For more information on Bryan Properties, visit bryanproperties.net. As Bowen sends this one downfield, trying to shave a few extra seconds off the clock there. About 3:20 left in this game as Asiedu took some contact to the face there as the clock will stop. And so Asiedu down on the turf. He's been very solid for the Nighthawks in this game. Good sportsmanship shown there by the Pacers player. With some inadvertent contact there to the face, but Asiedu looks to be okay.
Good news for the Nighthawks.
Definitely. If they're able to advance on to the quarterfinals, they definitely don't want to be without him moving forward. As Elgueta has the ball now. He finds Wright. As Wright sends this one downfield, trying to find Zions, but that pass a little too strong there, goes out of bounds for a goal kick here for the Pacers. With 6 locations across Northeast Georgia, Howard Brothers Outdoor Power Equipment and Hardware is trusted by both professional landscapers and residential homeowners for all their outdoor equipment needs. For more information about the family-owned business that keeps Georgia green, that can be found at howardbrothers.com. So the Pacers are trying to work quickly here with about 2.5 minutes left in this game. Nighthawks defense here still standing strong. Pacers had their opportunity there. Good shot from them, but the ball flies over the net.
Definitely a good opportunity. It was wide open, just didn't get over and sailed it across the bar.
Again, nerves are a little higher than normal here in these playoff games for both teams, as we've seen North Georgia whiff on a couple of their open shots as well. And so Wright sends this one into Vitelli. Vitelli has a one-on-one with the goalie here, and he will find the back of the net. Tyler Vitelli with the nail in the coffin here. Puts the Nighthawks up 4-0 in this game. And that may do it here for us as Tyler Vitelli finds the back of the net.
It's a great job by Wright. He just kept fighting for the ball and then found Vitelli wide open. Good finish by Vitelli.
As you see on the replay here, Vitelli with the shot, finally able to get one of those one-on-one situations to go his way, as he will put the Nighthawks up 4-0 in this game. So barring a miracle here from USC Aiken, the Nighthawks are looking to advance on to play Clayton State in the quarterfinals here.
28, Tyler Vitelli. The new score here at the UNG soccer field at Lincoln Trail Park is North Georgia 4, USC Aiken 0.
Vitelli been hustling all game, so it was great to see him be rewarded for all his hard work coming away.
Well-deserved goal there for him.
Absolutely.
Glad to see his hard work pay off.
He's got about 1 minute left here in this game. As we mentioned earlier, the North Georgia women's soccer team advancing to play Georgia College in their playoff bracket. Bailey, do you have a favorite moment from the regular season or maybe past playoff games that you've been a part of here at North Georgia?
Anytime we beat Columbus is pretty fun.
Yeah.
So that's probably top moment for me.
I bet. Columbus State been a very, very solid team all season long. I believe they're ranked number 4 in the country. And so the Pacers will have the goal kick here as the clock winds down to 20 seconds left in this game. And so the Pacers will close out their season with 2 back-to-back losses to North Georgia, one to end out their regular season, and their season will come to an end here in this play-in game. And that will do it. Your final score here at Lynn Cottrell Park is 4-0, with the Nighthawks coming away with the win. So the Nighthawks are postseason bound and will head on to the quarterfinals to take on Clayton State. Thank you all for tuning in with us here on the Nighthawk Sports Network. From Robert DiClemente, Bailey Vessel, and the entire fantastic Nighthawk Sports Network crew on hand, we thank you all for tuning in with us for Nighthawks men's soccer play-in game action as the Nighthawks are moving on to the quarterfinals. Thank you again for hanging with us here in Dahlonega, and have a great evening.